Welcome to my channel. I am Ben, the business analyst expert. In today's video, we're going to talk about the law of assumption and 3 steps you can use to manifest anything you want using this law. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be notified for future videos. Do you want to use the law of assumption to manifest what you want? Here's how to use the law of assumption in 3 steps. Before we dive into the steps, let's start with an overview of what the law of assumption is. The law of assumption states that whatever you assume as true becomes your reality. So the key to using the law of assumption to manifest your desires is to assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Neville Goddard teaches that nothing exists outside of your own consciousness, and your entire experience of the world is simply a projection of your internal consciousness. This is why the key to changing your experience is to start by following the assumptions you hold about the world. Follow these 3 steps below to use the law of assumption. Step 1. Write down your desire. The first step to using the law of assumption is to describe the desire you want to manifest. If you have multiple things you want to manifest, simply pick one to focus on for now. As I teach in my manifestation course, the best way to manifest is to focus on one thing at a time. So take this time to write down the desire you'd like to manifest. Use your 5 senses to describe the experience of your desire and add specific details to it. The more specific you are, the easier it will be to imagine the feeling of what it's like to experience your desire. Step number 2. Imagine the feeling of your desire. The second step to using the law of assumption is to imagine the feeling of your desire. It's not enough to just think about or write down your desire. To change your internal state, you must immerse in the feeling of your desire being fulfilled. This is where the power of your imagination comes in. According to the law of assumption, your imagination has the power to change your reality by changing your internal state. The more vividly you can imagine yourself experiencing your desire in your mind, the more quickly you'll be able to experience it in the physical world. Use what you've written down in the first step to visualize how good it feels to experience your desire. For example, if you want to manifest a new job, don't just think about your shiny new corner office or your fancy job title. Go beyond the form by imagining how good it feels to work in a career that truly aligns with your passion. Focus on emotions with high vibrations such as joy, happiness, or passion. If you aren't sure which emotion corresponds to which vibration, refer to the emotional guidance scale. You can even take it to the next level by imagining how your manifestation can elevate the spirits of your family, loved ones, and friends. The key here rests with your feeling. The better you feel, the easier it is to change your assumptions. You have to be willing to suspend your disbelief and limiting beliefs and allow your imagination to transform your assumptions about the world. Remember that whatever you assume is true will become your reality. Step number 3, assume your desire is fulfilled. The final step to using the law of assumption is to assume your desire is fulfilled. Yes, just live your life under the assumption that your desire is already accomplished. If you can cultivate the feeling of your desire in your mind with ease, it means that you've already achieved your desire internally. And according to the law of assumption, when your internal state changes, your external reality must change along with it because the world is simply a projection of your consciousness. By maintaining the assumption that your desire is fulfilled, the physical manifestation of your desire is sure to follow. If at any point you feel your assumption is being challenged, go back to the previous steps to realign it. What is the meaning of the law of assumption? The meaning of the law of assumption is you attract whatever you believe to be true about yourself and the world around you. What you believe is what you will receive. Whatever thought you assume as true will come into form in your life because your body is programmed to look for evidence that proves your beliefs true. So, how exactly does the law of assumption work? The law of assumption works by instilling new beliefs or assumptions into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind controls 95% of your actions and the outcomes that result from your actions. By convincing your subconscious mind that you already have your desire, your body will go on autopilot to create this desire in your physical reality. The law of assumption works regardless if you believe it or not. For example, someone who assumes they are a great driver will get into fewer accidents than someone who assumes they are a terrible driver. Another example would be someone who assumes they're attractive will attract many more dates and partners than someone who assumes they are unattractive. These seemingly everyday experiences illustrate the power of the law of assumption and how it's always working. For the law of assumption to work, you must first believe it works. If you believe it doesn't work, you will manifest experiences that prove it doesn't work. This is how the law works. The law of assumption was discovered by Neville Goddard. Neville Lancelot Goddard was an American philosopher and spiritual author. He is most well known for his teachings on manifesting your desires using the law of assumption. He was born on February 19, 1905 in St. Michael, Barbados, and died on October 1, 1972 in Los Angeles, California. Here are some examples of things you can manifest with the law of assumption: financial abundance, romantic relationships, specific person, healing from diseases, career opportunities, changed personalities. So guys, this concludes this video about the laws of assumption. The law of assumption is just one of the 12 laws of the universe we covered in one of our previous videos. I placed a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. See you next video. And until then, keep smiling. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet. And don't forget to click the notification button. I hope you guys learned and enjoyed this video. Thank you, and have a great day.